Hello, everybody. This is Brandon with MyPOVGuitar. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Thought I'd jump on here this Black Friday since I'm doing a huge discount on the MyPOV Guitar beginner course and give a sneak peek of what's involved in this and how much is actually. It's hard to, I'm not trying to sell constantly on the YouTube channel and giving the tutorials, but there's so much in here. And for Black Friday, I've knocked $150 off this thing, and it's crazy the amount of value you get for this. And I just thought, I would give you some insight into what's going on. So I'm gonna bear with me while I try to share the screen. There are 54 lessons in this thing, and I understand that, people are going to be in various stages of their learning process. So some of the stuff, you may not need, but I do want you to see what all is in here because you can just jump to whatever. And the way it's laid out, it's pretty user-friendly. So like one with the guitar basics, you've got the parts of the guitar and all that, to hear the words like bridge and nut used, you want to, but that's not going to keep you from picking it up and playing. But, there are other modules like, or lessons in the modules like the action, why the action is important. And this one is a big one here because you might think that you're way worse at guitar, but your guitar
You're gonna
might
have to err on
be
one side. Okay.
action.
You may not have that guitar, but if you have
too high, and it's just going to make it difficult to play. I don't care how good you are. But like, there's a,
be on an
I'll show
electric,
you with a folded piece of
for
paper
me,
how
it's
to
at the
test that
perfect
out.
level. It's easy to fret.
And the action
It's
is just
one of the
the
easiest
space
playing
between the
acoustic guitars I've
strings
ever
and the
had.
fretboard. The higher it is, the
But
harder
your
it is to
guitar
push
might
down.
not be set up this way.
So you get things like that in the beginning. In that first module, we get into reading tablature on a very basic level. And, one thing, a majority of the population has learned how to play guitar by looking at the instructor facing them. So, this camera angle sometimes confuses people, even though it's easier. But one thing about a lesson is you can stop your instructor and go like, wait a minute, slow down. And I know you can stop a video, but once things started going to video in courses, that front-facing shot of me teaching you how to play, where to place your fingers, to me, it's so much harder than in person. So that's why I came up with the course, from this point of view, because especially with tablature, as you'll see, it's exactly the way tablature is laid out. That bottom line there is the top string. So you're kind of just looking at it as if you were looking down the fretboard, So, but in every lesson, I do try to show you from the front facing as well, because I do think it is important to see how chord shapes look when someone else is playing. That way, when you get in a room with someone, it's not completely foreign to you that way either. When they make an E chord, I know what that looks like from looking across the room. So I'll give you both angles in each lesson. But like the tablature, that's just...
So what that would sound like would be...
That's just tremendous to me. That's why I came up with it, because it was just like video, and it was coming from me who knows how to play guitar, but I would watch a tutorial on a song, say I didn't want to pick one out by ear or try to figure out, or I did and I wanted to see if I was right. So I'd find some guy online or a girl and try to watch. And it's so hard on video to just sit there and watch, try to see what they're doing. In that first module, we get into why using a metronome is important,
hey guys, in this lesson,
anyway, so I'm not going to belabor this too much, except to say, okay, so the first one is parts of the guitar, how to hold the guitar, how to hold the pick, And then we get into reading tablature, why metronome is important, you know, that the action, why that's important, and what you can do about it if your action is high. And then we get into learning about whole steps and half steps, and what this means. And it's very simple, but this is very thorough, and you can go, obviously you can go at your pace, and then, you know, you have the little red lines that show how far you've completed each course, and you don't have to, you can skip around, you know, if you'd rather skip around, skip around. In module 3, see, I'm probably have to reshare. Pick control, right hand hack. I show you some fast ways, trying to get you to learn from my mistakes and not have to go through a bunch of the junk that I went through to learn, you know, because I learned it back in that mid to late 80s, early 90s. And, you know, you just didn't have, aside from going to an instructor and taking lessons, you just didn't have the information at your fingertips like you do today. But like number 2 is a big one. I mean, it's an intro to chord diagrams. I can't tell you how many videos I've made on YouTube where this, you know, people have reached out to me and said, this helps so much. I never understood it. And, you know,
Hey guys, in this lesson, we're going to, but so you don't,
it's really easy. I mean, it's a roadmap, and looking at it from that point of view, your point of view.
It's still as if you're looking down the neck from your point of view, but it's kind of cocked sideways. Third finger there.
You know, it's just super easy, man, to learn this way. So chord diagrams is a big one in that one. And then we start getting into rhythm, you know, and to play with the whole notes. And this isn't reading music. This is just mainly for the rhythm, you know, how to strum one and let 4 beats go, you know, and using a metronome will help with that. I'm really big on playing by feel. I don't want you thinking so much about quarter notes and half notes and this, you know, and counting everything. But you do need some of that as a foundation before you start. Upstrokes, you know, and then I have you do exercises, you know, where you're playing like I teach you some really easy chords, your first 2 chords. And let me get into this for a little bit. After I teach you how to read a chord diagram, then we get into the first 2 chords. And they're variations of chords. They're the easy, and I'm picking your strongest fingers to make these chords, and they're very like 1 finger adds to change. The reason I do that is, you know, getting the notes to ring out, pressing the strings down. Those are your 2 biggest challenges as a beginner, because your fingers are going to hurt. They're going to have to toughen up. And we end up getting to your ring finger and pinky, but I want you making chords with your 2 strongest fingers first. That way you can start to play almost immediately, and that gives you something to look forward to and keep going and not put the guitar down.
Okay, guys, and when we do the close-up,
see, I'll show you from the front facing point of view first. That way you can see what it does look like if someone else is playing it. And then we get into,
so you're going to have to scooch that over just to the left to make room.
Again, it's based with I made this with the beginner in mind, you know, and I just thought about what were all the things that just gave me fits back in the day, you know. So that's a good module. You can see here in module 5, we go chords. I teach you the easy versions of these chords, and then I teach you the more what you're going to be playing in order to play a lot more songs. Because by this point, you're getting a feel for the guitar, your fingers are toughening up, and, you know, you're starting to see what chord shapes look like. And now I'm showing you how to use different fingerings to make chord shapes and then add to them so you can play the full major chords, you know, that are the cowboy chords. It's, you know, you can play anything, really. And then we do some strumming exercises. See that one there, that's an E minor with different fingerings. That's one of the easy chords. That's the first chord or the second chord I show you, but I show you with different fingerings because of what I said earlier about the toughness of the fingers. Well, then I get you to switch because you're already familiar with this chord, and then I get you to start changing your fingerings.
More difficult chords. So we learned how to do it with
the reason for that is when you change your fingerings and you get used to playing an E minor like that, then it's just a one finger add to play an E major. So each lesson is leading up to a lesson down the line, you know, because it's all building blocks. And so I just reverse engineered it and, you know, tried to go the fastest route to get you to playing A to Z. Looked at Z, went back to A and said, okay, how's the fastest way to get here? And the easiest way. And that's what I did. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like when you get into the site, when you take the course. Of course, you have the welcome and all the things. Guitar Basics is the first module. We went over that a little. What to expect with your left hand, some finger exercises because of the soreness that will happen. Pick control, chord, and rhythm charts. There's strumming rhythms off the sheet, and that's how I kind of get you to play with a metronome and start to learn play by feel. It's more fun that way. Music if it becomes too mathematical, it turns me off, you know, and I'm a music guy. Chords, and then some strum exercises with heart, key of E. That's a whole new set of chords. It leads you right up to where you're ready to learn bar chords. That will be in the intermediate course. But, you know, there's 7 modules, and each one has, you know, I mean, it varies, but I mean, chords. Whoops, hang on. Let's preview that. Yeah, so like you've got 9 lessons in that one. So it becomes 54 lessons, I think. But again, you know, you can pick and choose if there's one there and you don't need it, don't worry about it. I recommend going from start to finish, but I understand your time is valuable. If you already know how to hold the guitar, you know, don't waste time on that. Get right to it. You know, I want you to keep playing I want you to start playing as fast as possible, because that's the only way you're going to keep the guitar in your hand and not put it down. You also get a workbook that you can download, a PDF that has like the highlights of what you learned in the video. Okay. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into this. This thing is $149.99 for Black Friday. So it's normally $297. You know, you can do the math. If you went to an instructor and paid for 54 lessons, it would run you a lot more than that. In fact, let me do the math real quick on that. Let's say, which I don't think they charge this cheap. Let's just say they charge you $30. Well, it'd be $30 for 30 minutes. Let's say for an hour in person. You're going to pay $50, but let's just say $40. Yeah, I mean, that's $2,000 over the course of that if you were to do that many lessons from a local instructor, you know. So at $150, I mean, it's a no-brainer, really. But and you will have access to me if you get the course. You know, I'm building a community, and if you want to, or if the course isn't for you and you want one-on-one with me virtually, you know, I also have a way for you to take lessons from me one-on-one. But anyway, guys, that's just, I wanted to show how much is actually in this course, because I know when you just hear me say it, it's like, okay, well, so what, you know, but there's really a ton in here. And, yeah, check it out. Black Friday, I'll have a link so you can get right to it and get it, because I'm only going to run this a couple of days. So we'll see you in the next lesson, guys.